What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Dominic Rich, and I have my boy AD744. He is a Barcelona fan, and I brought him on the channel to ask him a big question, a very important question. Could Barcelona come back against PSG? What do you think? What are your thoughts, AD? We're going to get to the point.
Hey everyone, I'm AD744. I'm on Dominic Rich's channel, so I'm thankful for this opportunity. With that said, this is a really difficult position to overturn. We're 4-1 down from the first leg at the Camp Nou, which is very different compared to last time where we lost 4-0, I believe, at Parc des Princes.
Yeah.
And so this time we have a mountain to climb because we have to score 4 away goals. There's no other way to put it.
Actually, yeah. Because I don't know why I'm thinking 3, but it's 4. Yeah, 4 without reply.
And yeah, that's a pretty big task to do, And quite honestly, I think there is a chance still, but probably not a good chance. Probably I would say like 1 to 5%. We did recently have a new president just get elected a few hours ago. I believe it was Laporta that won. And so I'm very happy for the future and that he's a pretty good president. He was, I believe, our president for 2000 until 2010 or something. 2010, I believe. So we had our best years of success under him. So,
So you think you don't think you stand a chance, really, just a 5% chance, because the way Barcelona played in the first leg, it was uninspiring, and I was really surprised. I if they lost by 2-1 or something like that, I would have understood, but 4-1, god damn.
To be honest, I'm not really that surprised because this is the same back line that played against Liverpool and Bayern. So, we conceded a lot of goals, and that's just the sad part, Obviously, this time around, I think PK's out, so I guess there'll be one enforced change there. There's still Longley, which I haven't really been liking Longley this season. He's had some good games and some bad games. He's been not very consistent. That's the problem.
The thing about Barcelona is if you look at their record this season, they didn't do too bad in the Champions League. It was in the same group as Juventus and came in second with the same amount of points, and they did well. Juventus beat Barca and Barca beat Juventus, and I think they did pretty well, seeing that the team is kind of, in a transitional phase. There's new players coming in. There was a whole Messi situation in the summer, and they were in kind of new manager, kind of in limbo a bit. So 15 points in the group, not bad at all, not bad. And drawing PSG in the round of 16, it wasn't the kindest draw, but we knew what happened in 2017, and that's the video that actually started my channel. That comeback from Barcelona at the Camp Nou, after PSG had won, 4-0 at home? So most of us would have looked at that tie like, oh, Barcelona are out. They are out. No way they could do this. And now they find themselves in a similar situation once again against the same team.
Yes.
But the crazy thing is the recent record have not really been favorable to Barcelona. We think back last season, blown away by Bayern Munich. That was that was embarrassing, bro.
Yeah, that one, I still cannot believe that happened.
And we could go back to the Liverpool loss. How did that one happen? That's the thing.
Yeah, and we can even go back as Roma.
So it's been it's the last 4 seasons Barcelona have been terrible, horrendous in the knockout phase of the Champions League.
Basically. Mostly away.
Mostly on the road.
Yes.
But what this season, there's no fans at the Camp Nou. So it's like playing, it's not, you're not, it's like you're home, you're not away, but it's like you feel like you're in the middle of nowhere.
Exactly.
Basically. And when you look at Barca's season, solid season in La Liga right now. You're second. sandwiched in between Real Madrid and Atletico Madrid, and the title race is very hot. And the recent form has been very, very good, despite the team suffering from, a few injury setbacks. I think the Ansu Fati injury has set Barcelona back a lot,
Yes, that's
you
definitely
know.
true.
And you guys made the final of the Copa del Rey to face Athletic Bilbao.
Yeah.
Didn't you lose to Bilbao in the Copa? What did you lose? Didn't you recently lose to them in the Super Cup?
Yes, unfortunately.
So you have time for revenge here. And going back full circle against PSG, you can get your revenge this time at the Parc des Princes. I don't think there will be fans there, so it could still feel like both teams are in the middle of nowhere playing basically.
Yeah.
And you guys have to conjure up that spirit from the 2016-17 season and spark a fight back here, because PSG will be without Neymar like they were in the first leg. But the main problem here, it's not Icardi, it's not Di Maria, it's not Danilo Pereira or Verratti, even though Verratti played well. Who's the problem?
Mbappe.
Kylian Mbappe is the problem. If you stop Mbappe, the key to beating PSG by 4-0 and not taking it to extra time, because if it finishes 4-1, it will go into extra time. It would be the same, the inverse of the first leg. And it will go into extra time and possibly to penalties. You don't want that.
Yeah.
You want to score 4 without reply and knock PSG out like you did a few seasons ago. It's not beyond the realms of possibility. It is possible, but it's going to be very, very difficult.
Yeah.
How do you think Barcelona could pull this off?
Well, first things first, I think we need Raul Araujo back. I think if Raul Araujo is fit and ready to play in the squad list, then I think the chances are greater. Let's just put it that way.
Mm.
And I think if Ron Koeman puts out like a back three against PSG, then I think we'll be better defensively, because clearly the 4-3-3 just doesn't work defensively for us. That we haven't really been defensively solid. In our last couple of games with the back three, we've been very defensively astute, which I think is very important. I think defensively has been one of our huge problems this season, conceding so many goals.
So set up your defense. What about, you need the goals? You need the
Yeah,
goals.
obviously.
I think in terms of the goals, I know Messi's always going to be the focal point, but the likes of Griezmann got to step up. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
Whoever plays got to step up. Maybe even a De Jong. Is De Jong is fit right now, right?
Yeah, De Jong's been playing a lot of games.
You need goals from everywhere.
Exactly.
Griezmann, Messi, these guys got to step up. Ousmane Dembele has been in good form as well. He needs to step up. You need goals from your defenders. Jody Alba, I know PK. These guys recently scored goals in your last few games.
Yeah.
You need the whole team to step up and take the game to PSG, and at the same time keep Mbappe on a leash and breach Keylor Navas 4 times and turn this thing around. But I'm afraid to say, bro, it's going to be a tall task. It's going to be a mountain to climb. And I even though I predicted Barcelona to go on to win this tie, after what happened in the first leg, man, you guys just allowed Mbappe to decimate you. And I don't see a comeback here.
Yeah, I'm honestly have to say the same.
I don't see a comeback. And it's good. It's good that you're not a delusional Barcelona fan where you're going to still. I know there is hope. You got to believe. But still, it's better to go in knowing like, it's done, than to have your expectations way up high and then it never happens. You see what I mean?
Yeah. And honestly, even if we do get past PSG, which I still don't think we'll get to the semis. Like, I still think there's a very good chance we'll probably get thrashed in the quarterfinals too. So, like, honestly, I think it's in our best interest to just put out the best effort, see what happens, and then try to focus on La Liga and Copa del Rey, because those two competitions have a better chance than the Champions League.
Yeah, that's a good way to look at it because it seems like the Champions League is a lost cause right about now. But how do you think Barcelona could fix this problem that you guys have been having in the Champions League for quite a few seasons? Because there is a psychological problem. What you know? Do you have any idea why this keeps happening?
Well, first of all, number one is that we've had the same defense. That has to change. Like the definition of insanity is doing the same thing again and again, expecting different results. That just cannot happen. And we have to change the defense. PK, as good as he's been, he's obviously one of our best players ever. He's too old. He cannot really run anymore. And I think we've seen a lot of people on social media posted pictures of him not being able to catch up Mbappe and even
Yeah,
Iñaki
yeah,
Williams last year as well. So he just cannot play for us anymore. I still think he can have a part in the team, like probably like mentally wise, in the dressing room. I think
yeah.
he's still a very good leader. But I don't think he could be our first team center back anymore. At Longley, I just I just think that Longley just only works well with him. I just don't think Longley is good by himself. I feel like Longley is dependent on a leader. Like he needs to have a capable leader alongside with him to play at his absolute best.
Well said. Well said. The Messi situation, though. Do you think that now that you guys have a new president in Laporta, Messi would stay at the club, seeing that Messi, he worked with Messi in the past? Do you think that that would persuade Messi to stay and finish off his career at Barcelona?
It's hard to say. I like objectively like as a fan, of course, I would want him to stay, but if I was to look at from his perspective, not from a fan perspective, I don't think there's really much reason to stay it here because we're not. I don't think we're going to really be able to compete in the highest regard for both the Champions League and La Liga. I don't think we're going to win any of those. I don't think we'll be able to win the Champions League anytime soon. Maybe 5 years at the very minimum. You know,
So if Messi leaves, what would become of Barcelona? Like he has been the heart and soul, the core of Barcelona for the last 15 years. And if he leaves with the debt situation and the whole mess that Bartomeu and those guys have the club in, how does Barcelona recover from this situation? How do they get new talent? How do they get, these big name players to come to the club and everything if there's no capital to bring those players in? Or maybe they'll muster it. You could get players on a loan or whatever. And you could get loans, I should say, for those funds to buy players, but that's more debt. Creditors are not gonna want to say, hey man, you know what I mean? Like, you know, Barcelona may be forced to sell some of their brighter talents to, who knows? Who knows? So I think you guys should just focus on La Liga right now, the Copa del Rey, and just think about next Champions League because this one, it's over.
yeah, it's over.
It would actually take a miracle at the Parc des Princes for Barcelona to overturn this. Messi would have to just go mad and score a hat trick and set up two more and destroy PSG. You see what I mean?
And
And
yeah,
I won't be surprised if it happens because we know Messi is superhuman already. But sometimes it's hard when he does not have that supporting cast that helps him out. So everybody would need to come good on the day. Remember when Barcelona pulled it off against PSG in 2017, Neymar, Sergio Roberto. What happened to him? He's injured.
yeah, he's injured. Sergio Roberto's injured.
Yeah. So there was Neymar, Sergio Roberto. Who else was a part of that winning team? I can't remember everything
Suarez.
from he's the other guy. That's the big mess up already. That's the big mess up. We're not even gonna get into that one. So Neymar was there. So without all those variables to put into the whole equation, I could see nothing but a PSG win here. So we could go on and go in circles, and I don't think we would come up with a formula to help Barcelona beat PSG.
Yeah,
You know.
there might be a chance where we actually win the game, but it won't be enough to like progress.
Well
Which I wouldn't
said.
really mind.
Well said. That is also a possibility. I didn't even think about that. I really, really didn't. So, AD, man, it's been nice having you on for a chat. Hopefully, we could do this in the future.
Yeah.
And I wish your team all the best. You know, my team, City, we are also in the Champions League. It would have been nice if you could have progressed to the next round and we meet. That would have been nice. And there's also the possibility of Messi joining Man City as well. So, you know, we'll take good care of him if he does come to Man City. And there's been links to PSG too. So it would be crazy if PSG beat Barcelona like badly. Let's say the second leg finishes like 5-0, 4-0. You know, people would say if Messi do go on to join PSG, people would there would be memes saying if you can't beat them, join them, you know? Basically. But guys, thanks for watching AD's channel where he talks a lot about Barcelona and other things in football. Will be in the description box down below. So make sure to go on over and check him out. Hit the subscribe button on his channel. Subscribe to mine as well. And from your boy AD744 and Dominic Rich, I'd like to say thanks for watching. Peace out. Rich, squad. AD, you want to say something to the people? You want to say bye?
Bye, everyone, and take care.
All
Make sure to
right.
comment, like, subscribe.